So it's a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to Radio Leven 372. We're once again in the Dumbarton Dumbartonshire's premier pub shed, and it's another episode of our wee inane chatter podcast. And as usual, we've got Mrs. Rowan alongside. Hello, Mrs. Rowan.
Hello, Mr. Finlay. How are you today?
Well, you know, could be better, could be worse. It's not too bad a day, considering, but a bit windy, but all that. I've got a washing done and everything.
I know, and it's been hung out and dried. How fantastic's that?
We've had a good job today, and you've had a busy morning too. You've been out?
Yes, I've been doing some training this morning.
Good Lord,
all
yes.
From the kitchen.
All virtual.
Via Zoom.
All nonsense.
Well, it's a virtual life we have now, isn't it?
Well, you do. I don't have. I've got no life. But anyway, that's another story altogether. Anyway, we're back in the Scurry, and it's a busy afternoon again. There's lots of people milling around, as you can hear. And it's good to know that we've got the Stella back on tap, and we're having wee ponies of beer in between speaking. And if Mrs. Rowan sounds a bit pished, it's because she is.
Well, can I just contradict yourself? I haven't started on the wee ponies yet.
Have you not?
I've just had my first one poured for me.
Is that right? Well,
yes.
You're making a hell of a good impression of somebody that's drunk. Anyway, what we're going to inanely chat about today. So I was having to be thinking, what about things that are pretty pertinent to what's happening just now? That is like watching the TV. That's what everybody's doing, like binge watching a series, or as the kids call it, Netflix and chill.
Yeah, well, we've been doing a lot of Netflix and chill recently.
Well,
we're a bit late to it, but
certainly doing a wee bit of the Netflix. But I'm not so sure about the chill bit, because you know what that means, don't you?
No, I don't. Does it just mean chillaxing?
Aye, something like that. Aye, it's meant to be something different.
Yeah, so we've just got into Netflix and we've watched a few. We've binged on a few.
We have
programs.
But
yeah.
the problem we've got is, not only have we binged on them, we just can't remember what they are. What was the latest one? Is it Behind Her Eyes or something like that?
Yeah,
wasn't
Behind Her Eyes. Strange.
Yeah, awful, I think, really.
No, I found it quite creepy, and then it was all explained in the last episode.
I'm not really... Some of the Netflix programmes are a bit amateurish, I've got to admit. The ones that are produced by themselves, they just seem a wee bit daft. For example, Bridgerton. Started with that was terrible, but people are only watching that for the sex, really, aren't they?
Did you know the lead actress is what do you call her from Coronation Street? Sally from Coronation Street's daughter.
Is that right?
And I thought, I wonder what she feels like.
Well,
she's
here's something for you.
And having lots of sex.
We can check this out too, but the lady who played the creepy girl in Behind Her Eyes is actually Bono's daughter.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I know, I didn't know that either until I heard it earlier on. I'll actually get that checked before we probably publish that, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. I heard it on another programme the other day there. Aye, right. So Bridgerton is one that you've been watching. I gave up on that.
Yes, I thoroughly enjoyed that. We enjoyed The Crown.
The Crown is okay. It's not a documentary though. People have to realise it isn't actually true. It's actually what people think goes on in the royal family. It's
probably truer than what you think, Mr.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. Well, if it is, they're not very likeable then. And they're not very likeable anyway. Who cares? Yes, The Crown was okay to watch. We did start watching that on DVD though, and then we went the other way. We discovered Netflix. Well, we actually borrowed someone else's account, which I believe that Netflix are trying to clamp down on that. Anyway, moving on. See, we can't remember what it was. Ozark. Yeah, come on, Jason Bateman.
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually not too bad. Recommend that. That's
a bit of a slow start, burner, I think.
A wee bit of a slow burner, just for me. I'm a slow burner when it comes to stuff like that. The other thing that we've tuned into now is Prime Video, because you've been quite active on Prime Video, a series you watch yourself. Is it Us Is Them?
No, This Is Us. Oh, it's fabulous.
What's that about?
Well, it's about 3 triplets, or a mum and dad.
Can you get 2 triplets? What are you doing? There's the Stella.
Basically, it's a mum and dad, and the mum's pregnant with triplets. She goes in and gives birth to them. Unfortunately, one of them dies, but at the same time,
they're twins now.
A little black baby is left at the fire station. So the fireman brings it into the hospital, and it doesn't have a mum and dad. So the couple that were meant to have triplets, they've got twins now, really. So they take home the little boy as well.
I see.
And it's just about their journey through life. Right. And you have flashbacks to when they were children,
so
what good life they've
had. So it's just like an extended soap opera, really? Yeah?
No, because there's no major dramas. It's just a nice, happy...
And how many seasons are you in?
Well, I've finished it. Well, I've got one episode to watch, which I believe is coming out in March at some point. Is
that right? So I'm wondering how they're actually doing all of this, seeing as nobody's supposed to be working and there's all sorts of Black Death kicking about, and yet they're saying that there's going to be new seasons, because the one that we watched recently, which didn't really want to watch it, but we ended up watching it. Was Virgin River.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah, that's just quite a nice, happy.
Well, not really, because the guy at the end of season 2 clearly has got a brain tumour.
Yeah, I suppose so. But it's
Jolly stuff.
It's a love story. I'm a sucker for a love story.
Indeed, I'm a bit of a Mills and Boone.
Yes, my life should be Mills and Boons, but unfortunately it's not.
Well, you get treated like a princess anyway, so we all know that. So yeah, so we're a bit late to Netflix and chilling. More of the Netflix and more and less of the chilling. Prime Video. Seen a few programs on that. Particular ones that I've been watching myself. I recommend, for example, is Goliath. Billy Bob Thornton. That's a very, very good series. I also liked The Boss with Kelsey Grammer. Unfortunately for me, though, it had 2 series. It was made in 2012. It had 2 series. I watched the first series, and then the second series off. I haven't watched any more.
What to do?
Yeah, I'm absolutely gutted, so nothing to watch later on. And also, topical, controversial, I've also been tuning into Suits, watching The Bold Megan.
Oh, yeah, I like Megan. She's gorgeous, isn't she?
Very pretty. No, she's not. I don't find her attractive at all.
Do you not?
No, not at
all.
all.
I think she's a pretty girl.
No, there's nothing in it for me at all, and she can't act either. It's not a very good series. I'm not enjoying it, but I'm going to continue with it to see what happens at the end, because I believe she gets married in that too and corrupts a fella that's in that as well. Anyway, talking about talking about mirror in real life. Anyway, so what about movies? Now, there's a controversial area in movies, I feel. Christmas.
Oh, Christmas movie. Oh, we all love a good Christmas movie.
We do.
In fact, it's a bit of a Finlay household tradition to go to the pictures on Christmas Eve.
It is.
And go for a light refreshment either before or after, and have something to eat.
Mostly before, because by the time we come out, everything's closed.
I know it's time to go hang the stockings up and then get to bed and wait for Santa to come.
Not only do we hang stockings up now, we actually have to get dressed in pyjamas.
Yeah, we've got matching pyjamas.
That caused a controversy one year, that did.
Yeah, we won't go into that.
We had to chase after our middle son, who actually buggered off because he wouldn't want to wear it, phoning his girlfriend and all sorts, and we had to go and find him. Me and Finlay running in the middle of the streets. Anyway.
So talking about Christmas movie, what is this a line from? This is one of your favourite films, Mr. F. I'll just be hanging about the mistletoe hoping to be kissed.
I'll just be hanging about the mistletoe hoping to be kissed. Yeah. And it's one of my favourite Christmas movies.
Yes. Maybe. Can you not think of that?
Well, see, that wouldn't be. I'm thinking.
I'll just be hanging around the mistletoe, hoping to be kissed.
Right. I would say that. I know what the film comes from, but I would say that's more of a guilty pleasure than a Christmas movie. Although it is a Christmas movie, it comes from Love Actually.
Well, I'm happy that you knew that.
Well, I'd be disappointed if I didn't.
150
well,
times.
yeah, because Love Actually is one of those films, as I said, is a guilty pleasure, and the other one.
Well, another one that we love going to the cinema, and one of our favourite cinemas is on Ashton Lane. It's called the Grosvenor, and we go there we used to go there quite a lot, and we go every Christmas to see this film. And a quote from this film is, "Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings."
Well, that's Clarence, and It's a Wonderful
Life.
Now that is probably the number one Christmas movie, I would suggest.
Yeah.
A good movie, and one I always like to watch at Christmas time is Elf, for a laugh.
Oh yeah.
Will Ferrell. I'm not a fan of him, but that's quite good.
He's funny in the Elf. Yeah.
The other one as well is Buzz from Toy Story. You won't remember his name, and I can't remember the actor's name either. Yeah, but he plays the Santa Claus. I can't remember what his name is as an actor. It will come back to me. And the one that you like, I remember you telling me about this, was The Miracle on 34th.
Oh, I love that film. Yeah.
Chris Kringle.
Yeah.
Santa is real.
Yeah.
And
well, Santa is real.
Well, yeah.
I believe.
He's up there with the pandemic. So anyway, moving on. Another one that's controversial for Christmas, and I don't like it. I've seen it 3 or 4 times, and I can't get my head around it.
I know what you're going to say. Home Alone.
Home Alone. Yeah, it's terrible.
You don't like that kind of silly humour, do you?
I don't like Macaulay Culkin either. Have you seen him now? He looks terrible. He looks like a drug addict, I guess he is. Right, and talking of controversy now, anybody listening to this, this splits people, this polarises the room. Die Hard. Is it a Christmas movie or isn't it a Christmas movie?
Well, it was brought out at Christmas time, wasn't it?
Do you know what? It wasn't.
Oh, was it not?
No, I don't think it was. I think it's because it's set at Christmas time, it becomes a Christmas movie for some. But is it a Christmas movie?
You know, bizarrely enough, I love the Die Hard movies.
Is that right?
Yes.
When did that happen? You don't like any action film?
I like Die Hard.
Do you?
Yes. I actually went to see one of them. Yeah, he's nice.
What?
I went to cinema to see one of them with my friend Susan.
Susan went to the pictures to see
Die Hard.
Die Hard. I
Yes.
don't believe that. Susan, if you're listening to this, you've been up my
We did.
estimation. When did that happen?
So what film is this from? Seeing isn't believing, believing is seeing.
No idea. Peter Pan.
No, it's from the Santa Claus.
No, we just mentioned that.
Yeah. But one of my favourite times at the cinema, when the boys were younger, we used to have a family night on a Tuesday, and we all took it in turns to decide what we were going to do. So sometimes we went crazy golfing, or it was playing the Xbox, or whatever. But it was my choice, and I decided I wanted to go to cinema to see Mamma Mia. So we all traipsed along to Clydebank, and we were the only 5 in the cinema. So we all, for some reason, spread out and sat in different seats. And then a coach load of 80 and 90-year-olds from the local nursing home arrived, and they all sat next to Mr. F and Andrew Finlay. And you've never seen 2 men or young males run so fast, because the smell from
It was poor.
from all these old age pensioners
I mean,
was just a bit too much for them.
To be fair, that cinema in Claybank smells anyway.
God,
and
it's
we
so
were
funny
the only 5 that was in it, and then suddenly this
the coach load came in.
coach load of
Yeah.
old biddies and
Fond memories of
if
that.
you can imagine about 70 seats, and Finlay and I are sitting at the front, and they'll come sit beside you. What's that all about?
But the best part was they were all up giving it yeehaw, singing away to Mamma Mia.
Well, they were, yeah.
Yeah.
The wee woman who fell on our Zimmer, though, that was quite. Didn't know where to look at that. That wasn't right. That's not right.
No.
Anyway, talking of things to do when you're like Netflix and all that good stuff, is when you're eating, watching a film. Now, when you go to the pictures, or when you could go to the pictures and it was a normal interaction, I actually think they should ban eating in the pictures. Definitely do. Oh, pardon you. They should definitely ban that, because you can't concentrate with that. But when you're in the house, that's slightly different. Favourite things now. I've just looked this up actually. In a programme that you've just mentioned, one of the favourite things to eat apparently when watching this is ice cream.
Oh, ice cream.
Well, you like a wee bit of ice
Well, I was
cream.
really disappointed last night because I bought myself a box of ice lollies last week at the supermarket. It was a box of 4 and I had 1 left, and I thought, oh good, I'll have it on Friday night after we had our pizza. And I wonder why I'm putting on the pounds. However, I went into the freezer and it wasn't there.
Wasn't me.
Somebody had eaten it.
Wasn't me. I don't like
How
ice cream.
disappointed was I?
I don't like it. The thing I do like to eat though, I like popcorn, right? And apparently, according to this, popcorn is the favourite snack when people were watching Game of Thrones. Now,
Oh.
I watched Game of Thrones and I never had a packet of popcorn once. How about that?
You know, you're very contradictory, Mr. F.
Contradict?
Because at the cinema, if you call it the cinema or the pictures or whatever, you can't abide anybody eating or rustling crisp packets.
Yeah, I just said that. I hate it.
Whereas when I'm sitting on the settee next to you, and there's about 2 inches between us, you rustle your packets all night when we're
Well,
trying to watch.
I've tried my best to not do that. I've tried to copy you.
So I always put them in a bowl.
Yeah, put them in a wee bowl. We've
Yes.
got wee plastic bowls for that purpose now. But it doesn't feel as if you're actually eating it properly if you do that, though. You know what I mean? It just doesn't seem
Yeah, but
right.
you rustle and crinkle your...
Yeah, and then you start mixing them up like tortilla chips with cheesy balls, and we know how you like cheesy balls. Cheesy balls, tortilla chips, and then nuts, and all on the same plate. No, I don't think so.
I like actually when I'm watching or go to cinema, I like a bit of pick and mix.
What?
Pick and mix, sweeties.
All right, I see. Yes, they're expensive.
Yeah, they are
But
expensive.
you used to sneak food in.
Yeah, we used to hide it in our pockets.
Asda bags. Do you remember that? Asda
Yeah,
bags
we used to get
at
a
the
few
Linwood.
packets of sweet for £1. No, but pick and mix, and I love in pick and mix. I like the chocolate mice,
Yeah.
and I like the Razas. Is that what
The
you
what?
call them? Razas.
I've no idea.
The chocolate.
Is that
discs.
not an award for something?
What
What's a Raza?
Is that what you call them? The round bits of chocolate with sprinkles on the top.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And I like the strawberry straws. and
Right.
things like that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've covered quite a lot there. Thanks very much, Mrs. Rowan. We know what you like and what you don't like. We know what you like to eat. We know which is everything really, and what you like to watch on the TV, which is basically soap operas.
No,
That's
not
it.
so far. I like a nice one that makes you cry and laugh and
Right, okay. You get enough of that in real
Tickles
life.
your emotions.
Oh, well, everybody likes their emotions to be tickled, especially a wee bit of fancy in their emotions. Anyway, it's been a pleasure as always, and until the next time, thanks to everybody here in the Dumbarton Scurie. We are very grateful for your hospitality, and we'll speak to you again soon.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.